crazy this morning already. We had the Emperor, had the Two of Wands, Ace of Wands, and the Queen of Cups. This Emperor knows exactly what he wants to do. He's working out the details and following divine guidance towards this Queen of Cups. Bottom of the deck says the Ace of Cups. So y'all take what resonates. Someone fixing to confess their love or something to that effect. If that's the case, then they need to go on and do it. Alright, anyway, y'all take what resonates. If it resonates with you, hit the like button, subscribe. If you want to donate, it's Cash App, $AngelMoon6237. It's probably just wasting my breath saying that. It says the Empress and the Page of Wands. This Empress is about to go on some kind of new adventure. The cut was the Emperor, Two Wands. He knows what he wants to manifest. He's just working out the details on how to do it. With the Ace of Wands, being divinely guided on how to approach this Queen of Cups, okay? And then the Empress and the Page of Wands comes out. This Empress has got some kind of idea of something coming towards her. It says the Queen of Cups. This Empress has got some kind of inkling that something is coming towards, some kind of friendship, partnership, relationship, something like that is coming towards this Empress. It's a Two of Cups in reverse. Someone trying to manipulate a love situation. You are creating deep connections and... Oh, wait, that's in reverse. It says you may be out of sync with a loved one or close friend and need to reestablish a common ground for the relationship to continue as harmoniously. You're projecting personal issues onto this person without realizing it. Three of Cups on the bottom. This Empress is projecting. Clarify that. Magician. It looks like the Empress is testing someone or being tested by someone. The Tower's on the bottom. It's like someone close, someone near you is keeping an eye on you. Tell me about this Page of Wands. What's this new idea? Looks like someone near you is keeping an eye on you. Says the Sun in reverse. You may feel depleted or exhausted. Retreat from the outer world to re-energize and recharge. You do not have to be on 100% perfect of the time. Give yourself a break. It's like someone is watching you, like someone's worried about you. It looks like someone near you is worried about your, like, emotional well-being. That's what it looks like. Take what resonates. Clarify the Sun in reverse. It says the Emperor. Someone's worried about your emotional well-being. The Emperor and the Empress is out here. Someone wants to, like, run off with you, man. I see it so big time. Someone wants to, like, come in and make... I'm not sure if it's for their own ego or what, but it's like they want to be, like, the knight in shining armor, like the hero to you. They want to whisk you away and make you feel better. But they've been busy. Look, this Emperor's been busy building something, y'all. I'm telling you. You see, that's bricks. He's got mortar in his hand. He's got the brick. Oh my God, he's a Freemason. Ugh. Jeez, man, what the fuck? Someone's put some type of, look, it looks to me like someone has been doing magic on this Empress and this Emperor to keep them apart. Like for them to have nobody. Not just each other, but nobody. What's up with this magician? Look here on the bottom of the deck from this Emperor. This is trying to come too, the Seven of Pentacles. Something's coming to an end by September, y'all. Tell me what's up with this magician. Tell me why the magician clarified this Two of Cups in reverse. It says the King of Swords wants to give you something. What the fuck, man? You manifested something. It wants to make you the Queen of Pentacles. Why is the Two of Cups in reverse then? Clarifying the magician on the Two of Cups in reverse is the King of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Six of Pentacles. What are you saying? It's a matter of time? Someone wants to make you feel better. It's what it says. Connect this Empress and this Emperor. They see the big picture. Someone sees something like how you being pressed down or something, okay? They can see it with their eyes. Connect this Emperor and this Empress right here. Because this Emperor seems to have a new idea of something coming towards you. The Queen of Wands is in reverse. That connects the Emperor and the Empress. What the fuck? Now is not the time to be in the limelight. Instead, bring your energy and attention inward and focus on building your self-confidence and resilience. Reaffirm your strengths and talents within yourself. That's connecting the Emperor and the Empress. Reaffirming the talents. What does this Page of Wands want to do? It says Ace of Wands. That someone's being guided to elevate. It looks like this Emperor. Now's not the time to be in a limelight. Someone wants to talk to you in private at nighttime about a death. It looks like it's about a death and a DUI, a wreck, something to that effect. Or being poisoned. Maybe they were poisoned. Clarify the Emperor with the Eight of Cups. The Devil. It looks like either they was poisoned or they was gonna poison collective. I swear it looks like they was drinking. I'm telling you, this Emperor was drinking or something. Had a DUI. Someone was trying to... I don't understand all this trying to kill motherfuckers. What the fuck? They was trying to make him kill himself in an accident. It says that's the truth. This person is This Emperor's rid himself of addiction. Look at that. If you really look, this Emperor has rid himself of addiction. He's rebuilding something. He's been divinely guided to rid himself of some kind of addiction and move forward. That's the truth, the Hierophant. Something about the Two of Pentacles and then the Ten of Cups. Some kind of addiction was keeping y'all separated. But it was because of somebody else. But he wants to give something to you, bring some type of justice to you. This Emperor rid himself of addictions. The Hanged Man. He surrendered. He surrendered to something. To some type of new plan. Says the page, yeah, to the Ten of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. He surrendered to some kind of new path. I guess he was going down the wrong path. I don't know. Look, I'm telling you, there's something about him finding some type of treasure. He found a treasure. It's like he found a treasure. He lost it? Was he gambling? We got 10 Pentacles and then 5 Cups. With the 3 of Pentacles after that. He found something, lost it, and then found it again. Found out about it. Look, Page of Cups. Tell me what you're talking about. This person could be in the Navy or something. 5 of Pentacles. This person's a gambler. It looks like a gambler and an alcoholic. I'm gonna tell you now, Collective, you work too hard to fucking put up with somebody that's fucking addicted, an addict. I don't fucking... It's like someone given some type of inheritance or something and lost it. That's what that looks like. Going down a dark road. Somebody, maybe he realized he was going down the wrong... Look, he's made some kind of judgment. He realized that he was going down the wrong road. Was losing everything. Just for Collective or for him? Because something is ended with the 10 and 10. And big changes with the 5 and 5. And a Page of Cups. Being divinely guided. Okay, explain to me. He's being divinely guided to walk away from alcohol or something like that and elevate. So he's went to some type of rehab. But it looks like he gambled some kind of fucking money. Like he took some kind of gamble with it. Tell me what's up with that. It says Temperance. Been washed clean. It says the Knight of Cups and the 9 of Wands. Been washed clean, going into a new direction. The High Priestess is disappointed about something, but it was an illusion. The High Priestess was disappointed about some kind of situation that was an illusion, because it's really the Wheel of Fortune about some kind of job and a celebration about your job. Maybe you've been feeling like something stagnated. like something just stagnated and you lost hope in it. But it's not over. Like I said yesterday, if he went to a rehab, I'm leaving this out because I haven't clarified it yet. If he went to a rehab, then he has to wait like a year and a half to even think about starting a relationship. Okay? And maybe you feel like something was over or something, just maybe you thought it was just your imagination. You just thought that you felt something for him or whatever, okay? And you started like trying to let that shit go, like let it go. Apparently you was mistaken. But it shows that the high priestess, you need to listen to your initial gut feeling about whatever this was, okay? Because something's coming back. Tell me what's coming back towards this Queen of Cups. Something's coming towards this Queen of Cups because of self-love. It says the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Whoa. That's a narcissist. That's coming at this Queen of Cups. You need to strike a balance between your work and family commitments so that you are not over-investing in one or the other. Ground yourself, come back to what is truly important to you, and honor that. I know to get grounded. It says the Lover's on the bottom in the world. With the Two of Swords. Somebody's option. The Ace of Cups. It's going to be love at first sight. Y'all are going to elope. King of Pentacles. Swear everything right here is showing an eloping. Some type of an eloping. Make sure you honor yourself and stay grounded. Somebody's about to come and ask you to marry them. Or join them. This person wants you to join them in another city. Somewhere else. Moving on to calmer waters. Get away from this stagnated, nasty, fucking dark-ass energy. They want to go. They want y'all to go together. Is that what collective wants? You've been working for free, man. I'm telling you. You've been doing some kind of fucking work for free. This King of Pentacles wants to reward you. Three of Cups. The Sun. Somebody's like, it looks like somebody's at the, it looks like this Queen of Cups is at the finish line and wants to quit. Like, it's done. Like, just fucking burn out on the whole thing. It says the Ace of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. Someone's about to defend this money. It actually belongs to you. You were doing something for free. And you're going to, someone's going to give you a donation, a fan, or somebody's fixing to give you a big, like a big lump of money or lump of abundance defending you. That this belongs to you. It says you're in an inevitable position. You have worked hard to get where you are, but other people want what you have and are prepared to fight you for it. Protect your territory and stand up for what you believe in. Page 65. They want what you have. Here's the Seven of Pentacles. Someone wants what someone They want your gift, is what it says. They want your gift. They don't want you to have your gift. They can't take a gift that God gave to you. What the fuck's wrong with these people? You are prepared to put in the hard work now and to reap the rewards later. You know this is long-term gain. You may not see immediate results. You've done what you can. Now it's time to wait patiently for the payoff. So now you're just waiting. Someone was trying to take your gifts or make you doubt your gifts. Now you're just waiting on the payoff. I'm telling you, surrendering. Waiting on some kind of this new beginning to come through. Because somebody's about to hand you, someone's about to hand you these pentacles. It says the tower stayed in my hand. What is this tower about? Tell me what this tower is. Someone's about to come to you and ask you to leave with them. They want to give you something. They want you to leave. Strength. They prepared something. That's too many. The way it fell out. It says six of swords though. Something moving calmer waters. But there was too many there. Collaboration. This person wants to elope. Without a doubt. They have a place prepared. They want to give you some type of deal. I don't understand that. Like, it says the devil in reverse. Justice. On the bottom of the deck. They made you... Man, does this Emperor need to collect his testimony? I swear that's what it... Everything... Someone has the proof. It looks like someone needs someone's testimony. Five of Pentacles. Early bird catches the worm. That's what I saw on that. You're surrounded, protected by spirit. Look. Because you haven't seen the results quite yet, you're ready to just throw in the towel. They're asking you not to. That you're at the finish line. Okay? For something is about to... Somebody wants you to testify on something that you saw or something that you know. Someone wants you to testify. Because it looks like someone thought you was with a group of people, but you're not like them. You see how you're different than these people? You're not like them. It's something to do with your work. That's 8 Pentacles. 2 Pentacles and the 8 of Pentacles. That's 10 Pentacles total. Someone has taken something that you said or did or something and found proof. They found some kind of proof. They lining up this proof. Something's in police evidence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, well. There's something to do with money. It's something to do with money. It's already been... Somebody was money laundering or trafficking or something. You saw something in a store or something. You saw something. You saw something and you were puzzled about it. You spoke up about it. Telling you. You saw something. You spoke up about it, and then these motherfuckers started attacking you. Them two ladies in that fucking van with them kids. And that Amy bitch just disappeared. Just vanished into nowhere. She was trafficking fucking kids. I saw that little boy in her fucking car after I saw that little boy with them two fucking women in that van. And I spoke up about it. And the next thing you know, I lost my job. And then that gay fucking cop, Tino, was at my fucking door for no reason. None. There was no reason for that man to even have come to my fucking house at all. And when I seen them same two women with that little girl, I started fucking questioning it out loud. Next thing I know, I'm being fucking shunned out of that fucking job and kicked out of my fucking house and all kinds of fuck shit. Because, you know, I live right here on the fucking state line. I mean, I'm talking about I could walk to the state line, y'all. I know that shit was fucking going on. Man. Why can't you just listen to the fucking message and not have to say stupid shit? Just why? Shut the fuck up. Someone found out something that you saw or something that you know, they found evidence on it. Somebody's like all in their head about it. Like someone was trying to look, I'm telling you, you saw something and they got proof. Somehow they got some kind of proof. I don't care. I don't care. Tell me what you're talking about with these cards. This is the 5-cent tarot. What did they find out? Some kind of truth, y'all. 10 buttons and page of needles. They found out some kind of truth. They found out something about fucking money or possibly money laundering or something to that effect. That you saw, you witnessed something. 9 needles, hopelessness, anxiety, anguish. It says death in reverse, stagnation, fear of change, avoidance. Something about divine timing, 8 buttons, mastery. Someone learned something. Look, this is all about balance. Anxiety, anguish, pain, hopelessness. That's ending. It says something about mastering your skills. You're an earth angel. You're an inspiration to somebody. Brought some type of clarity to somebody. The Chariot, the Moon, the Cancer. That's Cancer all day. The Chariot and the Moon. Brought some kind of clarity to somebody. Something's going to move real quickly to reveal this truth. Y'all, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcanas out of 6. Was truth revealed. Moving forward. Recovering. It's going to be like, you're not going to see it coming. Like, what's indications? Because look, I'm seeing. There's some kind of indications that you're gonna that's gonna give you some type of sign, but you're not gonna see this coming, y'all. I told y'all, divine is surprising you. Well, they need to go on a fucking surprise because I'm about fed up with this bullshit. It says judgment, 7 of Cups, possibilities, wishful thinking, some kind of awakening, some kind of epiphany. 3 of Buttons, collaboration, teamwork, expertise. 7 Needles, confessions. 7 Matches, giving in. Somebody's going to confess and somebody's going to forgive them. It shows. King of Needles. He knows something, y'all. It says the King of Needles, the King of Matches, in reverse, poor leadership, and it says this King of Matches in reverse is disappointment. This King of Swords knows about it. These two work together or something. This person is quitting their job. There was like an undercover or something that had to like leave you on your own. Something happened to them. Change of plans. Something happened to them. And they had to like leave you on your own. Inner journey. Someone's had to take some kind of step back and isolate themselves. I'm telling you. It says 5 Buttons, recovery. They went to fucking recovery, man. They're on their way back, apparently. Strength. They self-mastered. 7 Buttons, perseverance, rewards. Somebody's on their way back from recovering from some type of... It says Queen of Needles in reverse. Critical, narrow-minded, misfortune. Queen of Pentacles, this Queen of Needles in reverse with this Wheel of Fortune in reverse. They went and got evidence. Whoever that King of Swords is, they went and got some type of evidence against this Queen of Pentacles, this Queen of Needles, Swords in reverse. Because they took some kind of inheritance. Stole some kind of divine money or something to that effect. Like something came in the mail or something and they took it. Somebody went and got proof of some kind of evidence. Y'all, I want y'all to know my fucking mail is still motherfucking fucked up. The King of Swords wants to collaborate. Like, I hadn't got a water bill in 4 months, so I go up there yesterday, because I just call the place and pay it. But I couldn't call the place yesterday, and so I had to go up there. And so when I went up there, I was telling her, well, it won't let me call. But I said, why haven't I received a water bill in 4 months? She's like, what? And I'm like, I haven't received a water bill statement bill in the mail or nothing in 4 months. Oh, do you get it through the... I said, no, ma'am, I don't get it through the nothing. I get it through the fucking mail. She said, did you just move? I said, no, ma'am. I've been there a year and a half in that same spot. I said, I haven't received a water bill. It's like they're trying to make me... Never mind. I'm fucking sick of it. King of Swords. I don't know, man. I've about had enough of this fucking little whole deal. The whole fucking deal. It won't do you no good to try to leave or go some fucking where else. You tried that. It won't do you no good. Even though they try to make you leave, it's like they want you to fucking stay. They just want you to stay so they can try to put you through shit. But it doesn't matter, because even if you try to leave, it's whatever it is, they're gonna make it be uncomfortable. Tell me what collector needs to hear out of these letters. So until this is resolved, it feels like stuckness. C-O-U. Five times. Plus some kind of buzz. There's some kind of rumor or something, or it's like a good buzz. Like not, I don't think like drinking buzz. Like some kind of something. There's an energy in the air. Map on thou. House. See house. On my map. See house on my map. Pass my. See house on map. GPS. As we pass by. As we pass on. What? As we pass on. Pass on a house. Pass on the house. A house. Past guest. Past guest. Was something about a month ago. Somebody was living in it a month ago. You guessed. You guessed. You guessed. Patty. So she said, well, when he gets out, he's gonna run him off, Wes. He's gonna run him off. That's what she said. She's waiting on him to get out to run Wes off for not taking the blame for the guns. Because he wasn't at home. she was. So she said, he's getting out. He'll be out soon. Begun to, something's in motion. Most begun. See, but begun to see. Oh, somebody's beginning to see the thing you see. Somebody may ask you a question. Oh, wow. Has tape on Shay? Someone has a tape on Shay? Has tape on one tape. Someone's face. Bugs me too. Bugs me too. To show. Bugs me to show. Bugs me to show something on a tape. Shane put Shayna put me. Shayna. Fucking know Shayna. I just know the names. I don't know her. Step out. Something about Stephanie. Step out. House. Step out. On own. Step out on your own. Step out on me. Step out on me. She was a he. She was a he. Oh my God. He stepped out on a. Step out on a. Something bugs me. He bugged me. Pest. It says Tino. I'm just saying. Ash. Pout about. Ashley pout about Tino? An ex. Somebody died. It says ESP. Mug, gum, mug. Then no. It says then no. Stage a death. Someone's trying to stage a death. Something's charging up 5 times. Charging up 5 times. Plus and negative. Then on stage. Then was on stage. About a street. They step out on stage. It says step out on stage. Step out on stage, on the stage. Then know then pow. So somebody's waiting for somebody to step out on stage to shoot them. About guns. About guns. Somebody's gun trafficking. Stamp on guns. He stamp guns. About guns. It's about the guns. He knows about the guns. Mass. Looks like it says he knows about the guns. I'm still fucking a little bit puzzled about why they're 5 years ago, I got or 3 years ago, 3 years ago, I got that Jeep. Okay. And I left and went, I was traveling and that. Now I come back, and these jokers was telling me there was a Jeep around here. It looked exactly like mine. And I'm like, okay. And so I seen it a couple of times, and I didn't see it no more. Big fat man was driving it. And then when Buddy come down here to fucking start working on my car, he shows me a picture of that specific Jeep, that one that looked exactly like mine, but it's an automatic. And I asked him who it was that was selling that Jeep. He don't know. He don't know who it is, but he knows they're selling it for $500. He don't know who it is, but he's from around here. Just all of that seems very, I don't know. There's something off about it. He's on Tampa. He's in Tampa. Gus. We bust. We bust. Go. You go. You go, we bust. Tampa. Map. Path. He's on path. He's on the path. Ma. Ma sees a mess. Ma sees a mess. Why is Ma see a mess? It says empaths. Empaths on a bust. We go bust. Telling you go. Empaths on a bus. They're asking you to leave on a bus. It says Texas. Texas and Tampa. Texas. Thomas. This is Thomason. That's my last name. Thomason. Get up. Get up. A bus. Saw. You saw. Bet. You saw the box. The Masons. The Masons got got up the Masons. Got up the Masons. We we able to my son, them as pawns, use them as pawns, my sons, used my sons as pawns. Oh, a massive, something about mass, that, something about gems, Megan, SOS. Bump up, bump, gains, bump gains. So we saw big hot sun. Okay, the sun's hot. Beat up, them beat up me, beat me up, so go, let's say it's song, was a song, be at home, be at home, be up, be at home, be at home, up. 'Twas, what, at Christmas time? Someone saw you at Christmas time? Singing? Sat on it says something about a show. Tag show. Tag me on show. Beat up. Show me the gate. Show me the gate. It says guess. Guess. It says ESP. I don't know. Guess how. Guess how. You know me. Guess how you know me, or Pat knows me. Shows me how. Shows me how now. Business. Top business. Top. I don't know. It's a sauna. Somebody wants to go somewhere. Like somebody wants to go away to a vacation. Show me how to get, how you get. Show me how you get Forget about. Snap. Snap me. Taking pictures. About snap. How to get me some. How to get me some. Wages? It says wage. The wages. About the wages. Handsome. Handsome pages. Pretty pages. Without you. But without you. But without you. Okay. Was me. Was not me. Okay? Somebody saw that it was not you. There's something about a stage. Bought out. Bought out. New. Same class, same space, same spa. Bought out. New spa. As me. The place called Finesse. Woman. Women. Put a ass. Bought ass. Put on me. Two women. It says two women. Pass as me. Somebody passed out. Pass out. Tabitha. He guts the guts up on his guts on his abs. Ghost me. Ghost me when mate passed. When mate passed. Go or best offer. Something about a game. I'll be right back. screwed up today. Allergies. Anyway, it says something about went to a boat. Went to a boathouse game. Went to a game. Went to a game. HBO. Put past. Put pass on. Put pass on. We went past you. Puts. But. Has. Box. Boxed up. Box up. Box up. Test. Test us. Test us. 1. 1 now. 1 game. Box. Hates. Hates guts. Boss. Boss. Hates guts. Boss hate guts now. Amy. And me. Hates me guts now. Apparently they hate me guts before they even gave me the job. Pause. Okay. Pause. Now. Mate. Bosh. Josh. Somebody named Josh or Joshua is involved. It keeps showing it. Boot out the what? The test? You own something. It's like own a boat. Own the boat. On it. Show in boat. Team. Someone wants to team up. Team up. Both. Both show how. Both show how. Go as. We go as. We go as both. We go as both. Beat them. Something to do with powers. Beat them. Boast. It's new past. I don't get that. A new past. Someone took an oath. Shane. I wonder what happened to Sean. He just fucking disappeared on me. Someone posed as, it says aunt, like your aunt. It says somebody, he is a she, or she is a he, or something to that effect too, y'all. Meth. I looked up in the fucking camera and see meth. Pose as aunt. So somebody was acting like they was your aunt. Box. Bow, bug. Suppose them. Suppose it ain't them. Somebody named Gant. Somebody's last name is Gant. Use a box. Put them on a boat. Put them on a boat. Use a box. A giant box. Something about Georgia. Unto a Gabe pose as them. USA. Someone was on a bus and a boat. Me most some path. Some path, exactly. Yes. Some path. Us. Some path. Be. Us be some path. Us be to a gun. A path to a gun. Be a path. Be a path. Something begun. Some path. Us to a gun. There's a path to a gun. Something's begun. There's a gun in a box. Some kind of apartment. To the apartment. Gun. Be a gun. I don't know. Wesson. Smith and Wesson. Okay, that's a gun. A Smith and Wesson is a gun. There you go. Alright. Be an oath. Pam put a son in bath. Somebody put their son in a bath. Saul, son. West, son. Owens, son. Owens. Owens Street. On Owens Street. Ow. Ow. Fuck. Ow. My stomach all of a sudden just hurt real bad. Bogus. Bogus. East Street. East Path. Powens. New options. Do the math. 5 times. Just 25. Plus and minus. So I guess that's 0. See, she stop. She stop. It says see, she stop. She a stop. She a post. New post. New post. Bogus. Like posting some bogus shit, apparently. Tomb. Passed on. He passed on. Matt Shop. News. EA. Attention. Game on. Y'all see it. Y'all see what it says. Alright. If it resonates with you, hit the like button. Yeah, I've been in the same fucking shit. It's crazy. That's crazy how all of us have been through the same kind of shit. And they don't seem to be letting up. Like, they seem to be continuing on with their fuck shit. Look, these people are abusing their badge. They're abusing their power. Okay? And they're gonna get caught. Period. Something about, it says SWAT out here. SWAT. SWAT. Meet SWAT. You meet SWAT. Hope you begun a, oh no, it's saying something about a woman and a man. Men's shop, men's hope, men's bet, man bet. Waste shop, waste man to go get you. It says human, but you human. Goes, but waste options. Goes human. Go pose as human. But pose as human. Pose as human. What the fuck? We got. But pose as human. I gotta quit. That shit's fucking crazy. So, put past, begin new. Put something in the past and begin new. I don't understand. We pose as humans. Stomp on past. Past. Put on pass. But pose as human. There's something about expanding. Expands ego. Something expands ego. Ma's ego. Hunt. Manhunt. Human. But pose as human. Ant. God, what is this about the fucking ant? Ant has. Ant goes west. It says goes west. Pass past the Texas, past Texas. What are you talking about? Arizona? It says Arizona. To the boat. To the house, to the home, to the boathouse. Spas. Ghost. Ghost. Ghost me. Went west. Past Texas. Sweet. Sweet. Got sweet. Got sweet. Up. Got up. Got up sweet. Got up sweet. Soon as we team up. Soon as we team up, something's going to be sweet. It says a boost. Saw us as met you up at state, upstate, met you upstate, boom, met you upstate, ought to say west, so huge, we're so huge, the mob, stats up, so huge. Alright, I'm done. There it is. Y'all see something else and I missed, y'all put it down here. It says something about a pub. It says a tub, a tube, song, sang, stage, same stage, us on same stage. Something's gonna be successful. Beauty. Okay, I'm done. There it is. Y'all see something I missed? Put something down in the comments. Open. So open up. So open up is what it says. Somebody wants to be your husband. Open up to what? What is that supposed to mean? Like, what? You want, it says push me out. Hold on, y'all. Be right back. It says push me out. It says push me out, so y'all take that as it resonates, okay? Somebody pushed me out of my house, is for sure. When it came all about, it's like that fucking shit was all planned. Like you know shit, but what can you do about it? You know what they're doing, it's happening to you. no matter what you do to try to escape it or what have you, it's like they attack more, okay? What do you do about it? Just because you know about it, just because you know, because your instinct, your psychic tells you, look, it says you're about to be rebirthed. It says cosmic womb, the divine feminine, garden of Venus, rest and renewal. You're fixing to be able to go somewhere to get away from it. They try to attack you mentally. Might have worked for a minute, but then you overcome it. Then they started attacking you financially. Someone's got an idea of something about coming together as a y'all. It's something to do with music. I'm telling y'all, inspiration. 33. I'm telling you, you're gonna get some type of opportunity. What else collective need to know out of these cards? The Shaman's Dream. Y'all, if this resonates, hit the like button and subscribe. It says bold steps forward, the further gate. 55. Big changes. These fives have been dominant in this whole reading. So there's big changes coming. You may be changing your career. Rest and renewal, movement towards adventure. 255. Astrological wisdom. You know something's coming. You know it's in the energy. You just don't know when. It says a balancing act. You just need to maintain. That's sometimes easier said than done, man. The shit gets stagnant. Then there's idleness. Then you start overthinking and going through that whole fucking process, and you don't have anybody to like vent out to, because anybody you try to talk to about any of this is fucking part of it. They're in on it. How does collective escape that? It's just fucking so. It's old. It's just tired. It's just tired. Fucking the same schemes. That must be all that they know. The only fucking spell that these motherfucking witches know. The one spell. Dumb bitches. And you know their names. You done called all their names out. Problem is the cops are fucking crooked. Along with them. The cops hired these fucking witches, apparently. And why you were pinpointed, who knows? Who knows? You don't even bother nobody. You don't mess with nobody. Nobody. It says kids absorb, teach them. Goats act on absorptions, help the seeds grow. Trips teach the multitudes oneness. You know, a kid is a baby goat, and a group of goats is called a trip. So somebody's going on a trip. It says 33 again. It's something to do with inspiration. Being inspired. You've inspired someone or something. Somebody's got something set up and ready and prepared. It says God showed you signs. Yeah. Draw 3 cards. Right? Let's draw 3 cards and see what they say. Like, if you ever try to, like, go out or just go do something, it's like they got a problem with you going and having fun. I don't fucking get it. No, she don't know. No, she don't know. She don't know what? How do you know she don't know? You haven't even asked her if she knows or don't. Why would she come and tell you? She don't trust you. So why the fuck would she know? Or why would she tell you that she knows? 10 of Wands in reverse. 3 cards, y'all. 10 of Wands in reverse. Doing it all. Carrying the burden. Struggles. Delegations. Release. Overstressed. Burnout. Depressed. No, that sounds about right. It says the Knight of Cups. Creative, romantic, charming, imagination, beauty, knight in shining armor, following your heart proposals to this Queen of Swords. Unbiased judgment, justice, independence, clear boundaries, coldness, direct communication, clear mind, and perceptive. Somebody's been doing something all by themselves. And then it says, man, I swear it looks like it's saying this Queen of Swords is her own knight in shining armor. Doing it all, carrying the burden. And then it goes to creative, romantic, charming, imagination, beauty, knight in shining armor. Then it goes to the Queen of Swords. Clear-minded, perceptive. Seeing the signs, following your heart. Telling you to take off and go on vacation. 4 of Cups. Telling you to leave something behind and leave it. How? It says the Sun, inner child, feeling down, pessimistic, negative, depression. Somebody's depressed. Cloudy setbacks. They're telling you to go on vacation. It looks like with this King of Swords, the Emperor. Or you're going to go on vacation and meet him. These two clarify the Knight of Cups. Leaving for destiny. And then after that would be the King of Swords and the Emperor clarifying the Queen of Swords. The Fool, a brand new beginning. That's the outcome. Collective needs to go. Yes, for upright for yes. Does collective need to just pack up and figure out somewhere else to fucking go? Directionless. Stepping into the unknown. Or just go on vacation. I'm not sure. Right for yes is collective just need to just start preparing to move, to leave. It says the King of Pentacles. Stepping into your leadership. It came in the upright. It says success. So is that telling me you are confident and successful, finding many opportunities to attract and manage wealth? You achieve great things and can finally say you've reached your pinnacle of your achievements. Sit back and enjoy the fruits of your labor. You're about to reach something, but I said upright for yes, that you should move. It to come out upright as the King of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck says 5 of Cups. Acceptance, loss, moving on, finding peace. Surrender to this change. You need to prepare to leave, but don't leave quite yet. It says moving on. You're going to get some kind of recovery. This King of Wands is focused on bringing something to you. Your fruits of labor. It's a secret. They're telling you to sit back. Something can't get worse. You've learned some kind of lesson, and there's some type of inevitable end There's something that's ending. So collective needs to go the fuck on what? 10 of Pentacles. Every time I say that, it talks about money. 10 Pentacles and 8 Pentacles. There's some kind of end. You're starting some kind of new career. Could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Coming in. Someone wants to work with you. That shit getting so fucking irritated. Someone wants to work with you, collective. Fast thinking. It's gonna be something that's gonna happen real quick. Like, you're gonna run off in a loop. King of Swords, 9 Swords, 10 of Pentacles. This money is driving this King of Swords insane somehow. He's leaving some type of work he doesn't want to do anymore. Something's unpredictable. The Wheel of Fortune is unpredictable. This is a surprise coming to you from Divine. In the meantime, as this is all stagnated out, Spirit, okay? What does collective need to be doing? What does collective need to be the thought processes? Moving or sticking around? Should I stay or should I go? Overcommitted, impatient, disorganized, reprioritize, overwhelmed, gambling, reckless, and frustration. Make it 3. Says the Lovers and the 10 of Swords in reverse. Can't get any worse. Frustration. 2 in reverse. Overwhelmed, disorganized, deep love. Clarify the Lovers. 10 Pentacles and 8 Pentacles. Something is moving upward, okay? It's about a job for 2 people. Some kind of it's going to bring in abundance. Look, I promise y'all, something's going on. A fan's going to give you something, apparently. It says Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Something to do with the earth sign. They're all over the fucking place out here. All of these are Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. That's a Gemini, which is a twin, a double. And this right here is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Something to do with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Making some type of opportunity for collective. I don't know what this opportunity is. They want to give something to you, make you the boss. Some type of work. It's getting irritating because it's bothering me. 2 of Cups and 6 of Swords. 2 people working together on something. Making this better. A calmer waters. Y'all work together on something. He's about to give you some type of reward, but he's in love with you at the same time. The Hermit. Working together with the 2 of Swords. Seeing the big picture. Fell in love with you. You're the only thing he can focus on. He's trying to bring this in. Look, I'm telling you. To bring it to public. Put down the burdens. So he can elevate. Because you're already an Empress energy. As the Queen of Swords. So he's got to do something so he can elevate, to bring in this new start. Got to tell the truth about something. So apparently that's what we're waiting on. We're waiting on... They're telling you to prepare. I don't know how the fuck you prepare. Because they're telling you you're just going to leave everything. Even if you are going to leave everything, even if you was to leave everything, there's still things that you can't just leave. You're going to have to go through your shit and get like your paperwork and your stuff like that. So, because they're saying you don't need none of this. You don't need none of this stuff here. That's what I'm being told. You got everything you need. You're going to have more than what you need. You're going to have more than enough. Something about planning ahead. This group of witches is getting caught by God. It's being put to an end. I'm telling you, the strife and jealousy is all coming to an end because somebody's bringing forward the truth about somebody stealing this. Using black magic. Definitely black magic. Somebody that was using black magic's being caught by God and being put to an end. It's a group of people with the Three of Cups. It's a group of people being caught by God. They were going down the wrong road. Dark road of black magic. They stole something. You're about to get justice. Someone's waiting. Look, I'm telling you, this high priest is about to get justice for her faith. I'm telling you. You're getting a brand new beginning, just like it said in the very first start. It says, don't be in despair. Don't have lack of faith. Trust in God. Your faith is being tested. Your faith is being tested. I believe that. I believe that over everything. It's your faith. It's being tested. Are you ready? Are you prepared? Are you prepared for this big change? Are you going to fall back into old patterns? So on and so forth. It's a test. Because, idle hands is the devil's playground. And when you get stagnated out, you don't know really which way to go, what to do. You tend to start overthinking and that. Disappointments start building up. Oh, I'm just going to say fuck it. I'm just going to do whatever the fuck I want to do. That kind of shit. Start getting in that mindset. Okay, they're asking you to try to keep a joyful mindset, okay? So you don't start going down into that deep abyss of self-doubt and what's this all been for? And I went through all of this, and I'm the only one that suffered, and they're not, apparently. Going through those types of, you need to put an end to that. I know that it's helped you in the past because it's helped you tap into what is going on. Okay, that process of all the questioning, how you question yourself all the time about what's really going on and that. What's helped you in the past, but they're asking you to just let that shit go for now. And be optimistic. Like, see things see lessons. See the things God shows you. God shows you things. God shows you everything, okay? Just see what he's showing you, okay? You don't have to feel anxiety or fear or anything like that, okay? So why are you writing that? Why? What your fucking point or your objective is by writing that. So this white pill head down here, this white pill head is prejudice down here on the bottom, y'all. We gotta put hate speech. Hate speech. Get him fucking taken off of YouTube. Hate speech. Bye. Why? Why would somebody want to do that? Anyway, I reported him, Kate. So, I reported him for hate speech. Why would anybody want to just put... I mean, like, that kind of stuff, it's disgusting how hateful people are. Like, makes my stomach turn. Ugh. Tired of it. I'm just tired of it. It says, behave like a Christian. Romans 12:9. Let love be without hypocrisy. Harbor what is evil. It says, cling to what is good. Be kindly affectionate to one another with brotherly love. In honor, giving preferences to one another. Not lagging in diligence. Fervent in spirit. Serving the Lord. Rejoicing in hope. Patient in tribulation. Continuing steadfastly in prayer. Distributing the needs of the saints. Given to hospitality. Bless those who persecute you. Bless and do not curse. Rejoice with those who rejoice, and weep with those who weep. Be of the same mind towards one another. Do not set your mind on high things, but associate with the humble. Do not be wise in your own opinion. Repay no one evil for evil. Have regard for good things in the sight of all men. If it is possible, as much as depends on you, live peaceably with all men. Beloved, do not avenge yourself, but rather give place to wrath. For it is written, vengeance is mine, I will repay, says the Lord. Therefore, if your enemy is hungry, feed them. If he is thirsty, give him a drink. For in doing so, you will heap coals of fire on his head. Do not be overcome by evil, but overcome evil with good. Amen. I needed to hear that. Just keep being your good self. Look at this. Look, Kate. Tell me what y'all's problem is. This person left. They got kicked off of here. And went and switched accounts to come and do this. Hate speech. Bye, faggot. Queer, faggot, loser, dick sucker. Bye. Bye. Bye, nasty Johnny. Don't you got some dicks to suck? I don't understand that right there. They're telling you to be good and that and that and that. Yeah, I reported you, fool. I reported you, fag. I'm not your baby. You're a dick sucker. You like sucking on dicks. I'm not a man. So you need to go. That's all I was saying. What else you got to say? What else you got to say, loser? Anything? Oh, you put him in timeout, did you, Kate? Ain't gonna do no good. Why are they jumping on here spelling nigga? Like, what the fuck does that mean? Like, what is their point in that? Is that even a word? I don't even think that's in the dictionary. Nigga. Is that a word? Or are they trying to promote some kind of association because they're putting N period, I period, G period, G period, A period. So it must be some type of secret society or something. The niggas. That's fucking stupid. People are so stupid. Like, I don't know what the point in doing that is. Do y'all? I don't know what they got. They got some kind of fucking problem. I don't get it. I don't get it. I mean, I don't get it. Just, I mean, I can imagine that spending my time hunting people down on YouTube and just insult them. I just couldn't imagine spending my time doing that. That's a lonely motherfucker right there. I'll tell you what. I mean, seriously. If I'm watching something on YouTube and I disagree with it, you know what I do? I turn it. I just turn the channel. See this right here? I'm not a nigga. I'm not a nigga. So how am I your favorite one? I know where they're getting that because it was in that book yesterday. I said nigga because it was in that fucking book. I read that book out loud. Said nigga. What does nigga mean to you? What's it to you that I said nigga? You don't love me. I don't love the devil. You don't love me. Nigga. Yeah, there's a God. I know him. And it's not you. I'm done with the reading, y'all. So, I mean, they're not baiting shit. You understand? We finished the reading. The only thing I gotta do left is message from the universe and read out of this book right here. But it says rationality hasn't proved itself a valuable quality in this case yet. Exactly. It says, he retorted, and as for you, your true colors show in circumstances such as this. Again, you take the side of the Britisher against your countrymen. My countryman is conducting himself like an ignorant. It says, what possible reason would Reverend Evans have for alerting the killer to Jiang's location? Somehow it's money. It's always money. Those times it's not a personal hatred. It says again, he glared at the clerk. He says, if you're considering attacking that man again, I'd advise against it. The voice came from Inspector Bard, who stood and was pointing at Dee with his bandaged hand. I have no reason to think you didn't commit this murder yourself. What have you, Captain Bard, is no reason at all. What you have, Captain Bard, as ever, is no reason at all. Dee leapt lightly into a pewback. It says, from there he sprang up, flying high through the air. He reached forward to one of the chandeliers whose chains disappeared into the darkness of St. George's high ceilings. I held my breath as the fingers of his left hand slipped past, but his right hand was able to grasp on the lamp. With Dee dependent. That's D is a name and independent. Made an ominous creaking as it swung to and fro. Come down, D. Reverend. Where is the mechanism? Constable, cut the cable. It says, following Bard's orders, a constable ran up the stairs to the choir loft to search out the ropes used for lowering the chandeliers. Another constable triumphed out, waited underneath for D to drop, with or without the chandelier. D, however, had other plans. He pumped his legs, swinging them front and dropped them behind, then in front again. The arc of the chandelier swayed, grew higher and wider. After a third such pump, D let go of the chandelier, flew to the entablature above the columns at the entrance. He tottered. It says, D. I was so sure I was about to see him fall. But no, he steadied himself, slid his feet along the narrow ledge, and once he reached the oculus window with its stained glass image of the dragon, St. George himself being on the opposite wall, he swiveled it open and slipped out. After him, Bard howled. Two constables chased up the aisle after D. Though it was clear to me, at any rate, they had no hope of catching him. They raced out the door. Bard followed. With constables' numbers diminished and Bard gone, I could also have effected an escape. It says, however, the inspector knew my name, and my residence in London was no secret. The wiser course seemed to be to stay and claim ignorance. I searched out and discovered my hat, then seated myself on a pew out of the hearing of Reverend Evans. That gentleman appeared to be still in shock, but I thought it best to avoid the possibility of his correcting any response I might give to Inspector Bard's interrogation. I waited with calm patience until Bard returned and came stalking over. To the inspector's shouted demands that I tell him where D had gone, where D was living, and what D was doing in London, I replied that, 1, I had no idea, 2, to my knowledge, his current residence is in Switzerland, and 3, again, I had no idea. While my responses to all these questions were truthful, my answers to the second and third were a touch disingenuous, for I chose to interpret them more literally than perhaps intended. Yes, D was sharing my room just at the present, but he could hardly be said to be living with me. And since at that moment I had, in truth, no idea where D had gone in London, I also had no idea what he was doing in London. I've only just met the man, she replies. So it looks like someone escaping some type of false accusation, and someone is protecting them. Someone's protecting you, or you're protecting someone. That's what it looks like, according to that. Y'all take what resonates, okay? Alright, what's my messages from the universe? See what they got to say about it. Was that another nigga comment? That last one there, Kate? Was that another one? Because if so, I'll make sure to start every one of my readings off with, hey nigga, what's up? Hey nigga, what you gonna do about it? I'm not prejudiced, so I'm not saying anything slurring. Y'all don't think I know. They don't think I know, but I do. And that little skinny fucker yesterday don't think that I know that's her brother. But I do. What the fuck? Like, am I supposed to go up to these people and say, yeah, I know exactly who you are? They think that they're fucking hiding something. I know exactly who they are. I know who they are. Stupid. If you want to be more successful in life, your priority should be to focus your mindset on all that you want to attract into your life. Trust that more is happening than what you can see. Many forces are at work in your favor. Allow them to help you. Alright? I'm allowing. I'm allowing. You can't do the same thing over and over and expect a different result. Change comes from thinking thoughts you never thought before and showing up to meet them down the street you never walked before. Amen. Something's telling me to read out of this poem, this long-ass poem in this Goblin Market. So y'all take that as it resonates. Morning and evening, maids heard the goblins cry. Come buy our orchard fruits. Come buy. Apples and quinces, lemons and oranges, plump unpecked cherries, melons and raspberries, bloom-down-cheeked peaches, swart-headed mulberries, wild freeborn cranberries, crab apples, dewberries, pineapples, blackberries, apricots, strawberries, all ripe together in summer weather. Morns to pass by, fair eves that fly. Morns that pass by, fair eves that fly. Okay, so mornings that go by, fair to the evenings that fly by. Come buy, our grapes fresh from the vine, pomegranates full in vines, dates and sharp bullets, rare pears and green gages, damsons and bilberries, taste them and try, currants and gooseberries. Somebody selling something? Bright fire like barberries, figs to fill your mouth, citrons from the south, sweet to the tongue, sound to the eye, come by. Evening by evening, among the brookside rushes, Laura bowed her head to hear. Lizzie's veiled her blushes. So somebody's telling somebody secrets. Crouching close together in the cooling weather, we clasp arms and cautioning lips, with tingling cheeks and fingertips. Lie close, Laura says, pricking up her golden head. We must not look at goblin men. We must not buy their fruit. Who knows upon what soil they fed their hungry, thirsty roots? Come by, call the goblins, hobbling down the glen. Oh, cried Lizzie, Laura, you should not peep at the goblin men. Lizzie covered up her eyes, covered close, lest they should look. Laura reared her glossy head and whispered like the restless brook. Look, Lizzie, down the glen tramp little men. One hauls a basket, one bears a plate, one lugs a golden dish of many pounds of weight. How fair the vine must grow, whose grapes are so luscious, how warm the wind must blow through those fruit bushes. No, said Lizzie, no. Their offers should not charm us. Their evil gifts will harm us. She thrust a dimpled finger in each ear, shut eyes, and ran. Curious Laura chose to linger, wonder at each merchant man. One had a cat's face, one whisked a tail, a tramped on a rat's pace, crawled like a snail. One like a wombat, proud, obtuse, and furry. One like a rat tail, tumbled hurry-scurry. She heard the voice like voices of doves, cooing all together. They sounded kind and full of loves in the pleasant weather. Page 171. Laura stretched her gleaming neck and rushed embedded swan, like a lily from the beck, like a moonlit pollard branch, like a vessel at the launch when its last restraint has gone. Backwards up the mossy glen turned and trooped the goblin men, with their shrill repeating cry, come by, come by. When they reached where Laura was, they stood stock still upon the moss, leering at each other, brother with queer brother, signaling each other, brother with sly brother. One sat on his basket, one on his plate. One began to weave a crown, and tendril leaves and rough nuts brown. Men sell not such in any town. One heaved the golden weight of dish and fruit to offer her. Come buy, was still their cry. Laura stared, but not to sit. Laura stared, but not to stir, longed, but had no money. The whisk-tail merchant bade her taste, in tones as smooth as honey. A cat-face purred, a rat-face spoke a word of welcome, and snail-paced even was heard. One parrot-voiced and jolly cried, "Pretty goblin, steal for pretty Polly." One whistled like a bird. Good folk have no coin to take where to purloin. I have no copper in my purse, I have no silver either. All my gold is on the furs that shakes in windy weather, above the rusty heather. You have much gold upon your head, they answered all together. Buy from us with a golden curl. She clipped a precious golden lock, she dropped a tear more than the pearl, more rare than the pearl. Then sucked the fruit goblins' globes fair or red, sweeter than honey from the rock, stronger than the man rejoicing wine, clearer than water flowed that juice. She never tasted such before. How should it cloy with length of use? She sucked and sucked and sucked the more, fruits which the unknown orchard bore. She sucked until her lips were sore, then flung the empty rinds away, but gathered up one kerneled stone, and knew not was it day or night, and she turned home alone. So she passed out or something, and then like woke up and was like confused. Lizzie met her at the gate, full of wise upbraidings. Dear, you should not stay so late. Twilight is not good for maidens. Should not loiter in the glen, in the haunts of the goblin men. Do you not remember Jeannie, how she met them in the moonlight, took their gifts, both choice and many, ate their fruit and wore their flowers, plucked from the bowers, where summer ripens at all hours, but ever in the noonlight, she pined and pined away, sought them by day and night, found them no more, but dwindling and grew gray. So Jeannie was waiting to find them again, and she grew gray at waiting, and Lizzie's warning Laura of that. Okay? Then fell with the first snow, while to this day no grass will grow where she lies low. I planted daisies there a year ago that never blow. You should not loiter so. Nay, hush, say Laura. Nay, hush, my sister. I ate and ate my fill, yet my mouth waters still. Tomorrow night I will buy more and kiss her. Have done with sorrow. I will bring you plums tomorrow, fresh on the mother's twig, cherries worth getting. You cannot think what figs my teeth have met in, what melon icy cold, piled in a dish of gold, too huge for me to hold, what peaches with the velvet nap, pellucid grapes without one seed. Orders indeed must be made, whereon they grow, pure the wave they drink, with lilies at the brink, and sugar sweet their sap. That part was a little difficult. Golden head by golden head, like two pigeons in one nest, folded with each other's wings, they lie down in their curtain's bed. It says, like two blossoms on one stem, like two flakes of new falls in snow, like two wands of ivory tipped with gold for awful kings. Moon and stars gazed at them. These are two sisters laying down. Wind sang them to lullaby, lumbering owls forebode to fly. Not a bat flapped to or fro round the rest, cheek to cheek and breast to breast, locked together in one's nest. Early in the morning, when the first cock crowed his warning, neat like bees, a sweet and busy, Laura rose with Lizzie, fetched in honey, milked the cows, aired and set the right to the house, kneaded cakes of the whitest wheat, cakes for dainty mouths to eat, next churned butter, whipped up cream, fed their poultry, and sat and sewed. Talked as modest maidens should. Lizzie was open heart, and Laura with an absent dream. One content, one sick in part, one warbling for mere bright day delight, one longing for night. At length, slow evening came. They went with pitchers to the needy brook. Lizzie most placid at her look, Laura most like a leaping flame. They drew the gargling water from its deep. Lizzie plucked purple and rich golden flags, then turned homeward, said, "The sunset flushes those furthest lofty crags. Come, Laura, not another maiden lags. No wilful squirrel wags. The beasts and birds are fast asleep." But Laura loitered still among the rushes, and said to the bank that was steep, and said the hour was early still, the dew was not fallen, the wind not chill, listening ever, not catching the customary cry, "Come by, come by." So now she's addicted. She's looking for those fruit. It's almost like one was a drug addict and the other one was being sensible and trying to watch out for them. That's what it come to so far. I mean, this it's still got this much left of this poem. That many pages left of this poem. Okay. But this person, they come to the Laura is seeking out the goblin men. Once discerning even one goblin, racing, whisking, tumbling, hobbling, led along the herds that used to tramp along the glen in groups or single, of brisk fruitmen merchant men. It says, Lizzie urged Laura, "Oh, Laura, come. I hear the fruit call, but I dare not look. You should not loiter longer at this brook. Come home with me. The stars rise, the moon bends." So she's looks like someone's trying to help someone overcome an addiction. Okay, I'm gonna put a bookmark in it right there, and I'll read some more to y'all later, unless you want me to continue reading it, because there's a lot to it. Let me find a fucking bookmark. You want me to continue reading? There's still quite a bit left. We're on 178. It goes to 189. So that's 11 more pages of these, a little bitty. Y'all want me to continue reading it and see what comes out, what happens? Okay, well, I'm going to then. It says, each glowworm winks her spark. Let us get home before the night grows dark. For clouds may gather, though this is summer weather. Put out the lights and drench us, though. Then if we lost our way, what should we do? Question mark. Laura turned cold as stone to find her sister heard. Laura turned cold as stone to find her sister heard that cry alone. That goblin cry. Come buy our fruits, come buy. Must she then buy no more such dainty fruit? Must she no more such succulent pasture find? Gone deaf and blind? Her tree of life drooped from the root. She said not one word in her heart's sore ache, but peering it through the dimness, not discerning, trudged home, her pitcher dripping all the way. She crept to bed and lay, silent till Lizzie slept, then sat up on the passionate yearning, and gashed her teeth for balked desire, and wept as if her heart would break. She wanted them drugs. She wanted them Goblin Men's fruit. I'm telling you. Day after day, night after night, Laura kept watch in vain, in sullen silence of exceeding pain. She never caught again the goblin cry, "Come buy, come buy." She never spied the goblin men, hawking their fruit along the glen. But when the noon waxed bright, her hair grew thin and gray. She dwindled, at the fair full moon doth turn to swift decay and burn her fire away. One day, remembering her kernel stone, she set it by a wall that faced the south, dewed it with tears, hoped for a root, watched for a waxing shoot. It says, but there came none. It never saw the sun. It never felt the trickling moisture run. While with sunk eyes and faded mouth she dreamed of melons as a traveler sees false waves in desert drouth with shade of leaf-crowned leaves, and burns the thirstier in the sandful breeze. She no more swept the house, tended the fowler cows, fetched honey, kneaded cakes of wheat, brought water from the brook, but sat down listlessly in the chimney nook, and would not eat. She's in grief. She's grieving for it. Says tender Lizzie could not bear to watch her sister's cankerous care, yet not to share. She night and morning caught the goblin's cry. So she's hearing it, but the sister that ate of the fruit can't hear it anymore. It says, come buy our orchard fruit, come buy, come buy. Beside the brook along the glen she heard the tramp of goblin men, the yoke and the stir. Poor Laura could not hear, longed to buy fruit to comfort her, but feared to pay too dear. She thought of Jeannie in her grave, who should have been a bride, but who for joy's bride's hope to have fell sick and died in her gay prime, in earliest winter time, with the first glazing rime, with the first snowfall of crisp winter time. Till Laura dwindling seemed knocking at death's door, then Lizzie weighed no more, better or worse, but put a silver penny in her purse, kissed Laura across the heath with clumps of firs at twilight, halted by the brook, and for the first time in her life began to listen and look, laughed every goblin when they spied her peeping, come towards her hobbling, flying, running, leaping, puffing and blowing, chuckling, clapping, crowing, clucking and gobbling, mopping, mowing, full of airs and graces, pulling ware faces, demure grimaces, cat-like and rat-like, rat-tail and wombat-like, snail-paced in a hurry, parrot-voiced and whistler, helter-skelter, hurry-scurry, chattering like magpies, fluttering like pigeons, gliding like fishes, hugged her and kissed her, squeezed her and caressed her, stretched up their dishes, panners and plates, look at our apples, russets and duns, bob at our cherries, bite at our peaches, citrons and dates, grapes for the asking, pears red with basking, out in the sun, plums on their twigs, pluck them and suck them, pomegranate figs. Good folk, said Lizzie, mindful of Jeannie, give me much and many, held out her apron, tossed them her penny. Nay, take a seat with us, honor and eat with us, they answered grinning. Our feast is but beginning, night yet is early, warm and dew pearly, wakeful and starry. Such fruits as these no man can carry, half their bloom would fly, half their dew would dry, half their flavor would pass by. Sit down and feast with us, be welcome guest with us, cheer you and rest with us. Thank you, said Lizzie, but one waits at home alone for me. So without further parley, if you will not sell me any of your fruit, though much and many, give me back my silver penny I tossed you for a fee. They began to scratch their pates.
no longer wagging, purring, but visibly demurring, grunting and snarling. One called her a proud, cross-gained, uncivil. Their tones waxed loud, their looks were evil. Lashing their tails, they trod and hustled her, elbowed and jostled her, clawed with their nails, barking, mewing, hissing, mocking, tore her gown and soiled her stockings, twitched her hair out by the roots, stamped upon their tender feet, held her hands and squeezed their fruits against her mouth to make her eat. White and golden lily stood, like a lily in a flood, like a rock of blue-veined stone, lashed by tides obstreperously, like a beacon left alone in a hoary roaring sea, sending up a golden fire like a fruit-crowned orange tree, white with blossoms, honey and sweet, swore beset by wasp and bee, like a royal virgin town topped with gilded dome and spire, closed belvedere by a fleet mad to tug her standard down. One may lead a horse to water, 20 cannot make him drink, though the goblins cuffed and caught her, coaxed and fought her, bullied and besought her, scratched and pinched her black as ink, kicked and knocked her, mauled and mocked her. Lizzie uttered not a word, would not open a lip from a lip, lest they should cram a mouthful in, but laughed in heart to feel the drip of juice that syruped all her face, the lodged in dimples of her chin, the streak of her neck which quaked like curd. At last the evil people, worn out by their resistance, flung back her penny, kicked their fruit along whichever road they took, not leaving root or stone or soot. Some writhed into the ground, some divided into the brook, with ring and ripple, some scudded on the gale without a sound, some vanished in the distance. In a smart ache tingle, Lizzie went her way, knew not what it was night or day, sprang up the bank, tore through the furze, treaded corpses and dingle, and heard her penny jingle, bounced in her purse. It bounced, its bounce was music to her ears. She ran and ran, as if she feared some goblin man, dogged her with gipe or curse, or something worse. But not one goblin scurried after, not one she pricked by fear. The kind heart made her windy paced, that urged her home quite out of breath with haste and inward laughter. She cried, "Laura, up the garden, did you miss me? Come kiss me, and never mind my bruises. Hug me, kiss me, suck my juices, squeeze from goblin fruits for you. Goblin pulp, goblin dew, eat me, drink me, love me, Laura, make much of me. For your sake I have braved the glen, and I had to do with goblin merchantmen." Laura started from the chair, flung her arms up in the air, clutched her hair. "Lizzie, Lizzie, have you tasted, for my sake, the fruit forbidden? Must your light like mine be hidden? Your young life like mine be wasted, undone in mine undoing, and ruined in mine ruin? Thirsty, cankered, goblin-ridden?" She clung about her sister, kissed and kissed and kissed her. Tears once again refreshed her sunken eyes, dripping like rain, after long sultry drought, shaking with anguish, fear, and pain. She kissed and kissed her with hungry mouth. Her lips began to scorch. That juice was wormwood on her tongue. She loathed the feast. Writhing as one possessed, she leaped and sung, rent all her robe, wrung her hands in lamentable haste, and beat her breast. Her locks streamed like the torch borne by a racer at full speed, or like the mane of a horse at their flight, or like an eagle when she stems the light straight forward, the sun, or like a caged thing freed, or like a flying flag with armies run. Swift fire spread through her veins, knocked at her heart, met the fire smoldering there, and overbore its lesser flame. She gorged on bitterness without a name. Oh, fool, to choose such part of soul-consuming care. Sense failed in the mortal strife, like the watchtower of a town, which an earthquake shattered down, like a lightning-stricken mass, like a wind-uprooted tree, spun about, like a foam-topped waterspout, cast down headlong in the sea. She fell at last. Pleasure past and anguish past. Is it death or is it life? Life out of death. Now listen to this now. It says life out of death. That night long Lizzie watched by her, counted her pulses flagging stir, felt her breath, held water to her lips and cooled her face with tears and fainting leaves. But when the first birds chirped about their eaves, and early reapers plodded to the place of golden sheaves, and dew-wet grass bowed in the morning wind so brisk to pass, and new buds with new day opened the cup-like lilies of the stream, Laura awoke from a dream, laughed at the innocent old way, hugged Lizzie but not twice or thrice. Her gleaming locks showed not one thread of gray. Her breath was sweet as May, and light danced in her eyes. Days, weeks, months, years afterward, when both were wives, with children of their own, their mother's heart beset with fear, their lives bound up in tender lives. Laura would call the little ones and tell them of her earlier prime, those pleasant days long gone of not returning time. Would talk about the haunted glen, the wicked, quaint fruit merchant men, their fruits like honey to the throat, but poison in the blood. Men sell not such in any town. Would tell them how her sister stood in deadly peril to do her good, and win the fiery antidote. Then joining hands to little hands, would bid them cling together, for there is no friend like a sister in calm and stormy weather, to cheer one on in tedious way, to fetch one if it goes astray, to lift one if one totters down, to strengthen whilst one stands. Saying be there for each other. Be there. Be there for your sisters. Be there for your sister, no matter what. But you don't have to go to astray to get there, okay? She refused to eat of those. She was brave, and she faced them, and she conquered them, but she refused to eat. But she took a chance. It's saying something about taking a chance if you want to find forgiveness. Find forgiveness and understanding in how somebody could fall short. That's what I gather out of it. And two is better than one. That's what it's saying. Y'all take it as it resonates with the reading, because the reading's saying that it's time for you to like stop being by yourself. Start being more social, but just be careful, because if you be too social, apparently it's going to kill you. I mean, damn, that was kind of confusing. Like, they weren't in no kind of like fight or nothing, but it shows in the book it's acting as if they was in some type of fight. One chose to take a chance. They fucked up. And the other one chose to take a chance and they succeeded. That's the way it looks to me. But the one that succeeded was clear-minded. She wasn't all fucked up on the Goblin Man's drug. She was okay. Alright, I'm fixing to go, y'all. I hope everybody enjoyed this. I hope y'all have a pleasant day. I'm looking for... There's something that we'll just read out of one of these mantras. See what it's got to say. Alright, y'all. If y'all resonate, if you're entertained, for entertainment purposes only, YouTube, all this is just a story, y'all. If it resonates with you, hit the like button, subscribe. If you want to donate, it's Cash App, $, ANGELMOON 6237. It says, I focus on the happy, not the crappy. Is that too sappy? I guess it's all point of view. Everything, it says tomorrow is a brand new, bright and shiny day, and I intend for it to be filled with joy and curiosity, or courage and support, or record-toppling adventure and mind-blowing discovery, or whatever I intend to intend. I love it. Alright, y'all. Light and love. Stay golden. See you on the flip side. Nigga.